Welcome back, guys. Danganronpa V3. Killing Harmony. On the last one, we went on a little virtual world ride and, came back. Miyu was murdered. No! She was murdered, dude! Oh! Yeah, I know she was killed while we were in the virtual world. No! Miyu's hands are clasped around her neck as if she was gasping for air. Her eyes are wide open in panic. She must have suffered quite a bit. One grody face. Miyu must have suffered a lot. A vulgar death fit for a vulgar bitch. Stop, Kokichi. Even if you're joking, it's too far. Right, you should never speak ill of the dead, no matter how much you hated them. If she was a despised, pathetic, dirty cunt of a person. I suppose I'll never get Kokichi to change. What's Miyu's cause of death? It doesn't say in the Monokuma file. May I? I want to let you know, just in case it turns out to be a clue. I was the first one to log out and find Miyu's body. She's still wearing the helmet and her body was contorting to this awful position. Maki logged out after I didn't. She helped me take Miyu's helmet off. And then she was gone. Is that a confession? How's that a confession? And the question of the cause of death. What cursed her to suffer like this? Pause after you're unplugged after logging out. We're supposed to plug the two cords from the computer into our helmets. They're red for consciousness and blue for memory. If you got those mixed up. Ah. There's something on the seat. A small bottle. I feel as if I've seen this before. This is yours, right, Shuichi? Mine? No, I guess it's not yours, but it is from your lab. That's right. This is in the Ultimate Detective's lab. It's that poison. So you know about this, Kokichi? Kokichi? Of course, because I already checked it. We are in a killing game, you know. If there's poison and tricks in prepared, then of course I'll investigate them as soon as possible. Is that? Oh, it's not that I can use them. I check in case someone else uses them. Is that really true? By the way, did you see the label on the back of this bottle? The label? According to the warnings here, this poison is pretty lethal. It becomes neutralized once it's mixed so as to be taken directly. And once taken directly, the victim will immediately die, even if they only sip a bit. Which means they could get the victim's mouth open. You could kill them instantly. I can't imagine a better method of killing someone who's locked in. By the way, I should tell you what symptoms this poison causes. It causes a small blood vessel under the conjunctiva to explode, which makes the whites of your eyes turn blood red. Bloodshot eyes. That's important information. Well, that's everything about this poison. Am I doing a good job? Maybe it's time you acknowledge me as your partner. I thought I remembered you saying that you didn't want to be my partner. Did I? Well, sometimes I lie about thinking about it. Seriously? Anyway, who brought this poison? You think the culprit did it? Who brought the poison? I can't be certain yet. But I know that the person was left on that chair. I do know that the poison was left on that person's chair. You don't have to be so wary of me. I'm keeping an eye out in case Kaito tries to bother you. Don't take it the wrong way though, I'm not trying to replace Kaito as your partner, okay? I'll help as much as I can, so where are we gonna investigate now? What's he trying to do? Why does he insist on following me around? Just so you don't understand. Explain what? Talk about how you logged out by yourself, right? Okay, let's hear it then. Why are you? Feel free to lie, of course. Exposing lies is the real pleasure of this game, after all. What? Just ignore him and talk to me, okay? About the whole logging out thing, I don't really get it myself. When I was looking for the secret of the outside world on the rooftop, a circle lit up under me. I was suddenly sucked in, and before I knew it, I was logged out. The same thing happened when I used the phone to log out. How did that happen on the roof? What happened after you logged out? Everyone else was still logged in, but I didn't know if I was okay for me to log back in. I just went back to my room and slept. Since it was dawn, I was pretty tired. Did the body discovery announcement woke you? Yeah, that's right. I heard it and rushed back here. Do you remember what condition Miu's body was in when you logged out? No, I didn't pay attention to that, so I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. Sorry, I just need to inject a contradiction in that testimony, right? I said I'm not lying. Tell him, Shuichi. No, Shuichi, in order to find the truth, you can't be biased. No! No! Maki is working on the computer, her hand moving the mouse around rapidly. You know how to work the computer, Maki? No, not really. I've never used this program before either. See, I imagine that would be difficult to understand unless you were an expert. I did find the text file regarding this program. It has info about the program's basic features, but other than that, there's not much. So what did it say? If you want to tell me, at least tell it to Shuichi. According to this text file, the killing game simulator used a certain program as the base. It's called Neo World Program. Neo World Program? Never heard of it. In this killing game simulator, objects can't break. Your body's 5 senses are connected to your avatar, and your avatar cannot be harmed. But any damage inflicted on your avatar will be transferred to your body in the real world. That matches what Miu told us. If your avatar receives fatal damage, then your real body will die from shock. From shock? This is the first time we're hearing about this. If someone receives a fatal injury in the virtual world, then they die in the real world. And your 5 senses are connected, so it makes sense you feel the same amount of pain. It wouldn't be too surprising if you died from fatal injury. But the more important question is, why did Miu keep such an important detail a secret? That is strange. I have no idea why she would mention such an important detail. Did she hide that from us on purpose? That's all it says about the virtual world's basic features. The rest of the world is the same as the real world, including the laws of physics. Warps and special transportation like mounts do not exist. So you can only move around using your avatar. Should have added warps and mounts to the virtual world. Thank you, Maki. That was very helpful. But is the info in the text file correct? What do you mean? I'm not doubting you or anything, Maki. I'm just saying that file could have been rewritten. It's possible someone rewrote the original with false info, you know? But to determine that, you would need extensive knowledge of computers. This looks like a job for me. Don't get in our way. I won't get in the way. In fact, I want you to help me. I want you to let me help with the investigation. Help with the investigation? What are you saying? Oh, please, won't you let me help with the investigation? Ever since I forgot I'm bad with computers, I'm good with computers now. That logic doesn't make sense. You can't, Monotaro. We're not allowed to help the participants as mascots. We gotta stick to that rule. I don't give a fart about the rules. I want to help everyone. I want to avenge my dead mommy. Your mommy? You mean Miu? No, Monotaro, you've forgotten again. You've forgotten that she's not our mother. You've forgotten about the important person you need to protect. Shut up, you pig. I'm busy avenging mommy's death. It's sad, but it looks like this is goodbye. I love you, but there's someone I need to protect. Goodbye. Alrighty then, let's do this. Do what? I don't care either way. If you want to help, then that's fine. True, I suppose, but... Thanks, I'll do my best for mommy's sake. Perhaps we should... He did his best for his dead mommy. I'm so touched. Alright, fine. I'll leave it to you then. I suppose I have no choice. I'll start analyzing the computer right away.
れ式のコンピューターなんてオイラにかかれば楽勝だぜ。ぎっ、あまりの手のスピードゆえに摩擦熱で炎が噴き出している。よし。
I've already analyzed a few things. Already? The text file is consistent with the original program. It doesn't look like it was altered.
Why?
Also, I found this too.
これって
This looks like the information of when everyone logged in and out. There's no sign that this was altered either. It's definitely accurate information.
あのさ
Could you show it to me? It really does have everyone's login and logout times recorded.
あのさ
Aside from Miyu, everyone has logged in and out once.
そうだね
It would appear that no one secretly logged out and then logged back in. And my main concern becomes Kaito. He logged out ahead of us. No, it couldn't be him. Also, there's something else I noticed while I was analyzing the program. It looks like some part of the program were rewritten. The program's been rewritten? Obviously, Miu was the only person capable of doing that. So which files did she rewrite and what did she change? I'll analyze that, of course, but it's gonna take a little time. As long as it doesn't done by the class trial, then Shuichi will be able to avenge Miu. Just saying whatever he pleases. And then I'll keep on analyzing the crap out of this program. It's so reliable.
そうだね
Yeah, way more than you. Like what? Kiba?
あの
What was this secret of the outside world that we were searching for anyway? It's true, we got sidetracked by Miu's murder case. We never discovered what that secret actually was. We couldn't find anything at the chapel. We found nothing at the mansion, right? No, Tsumugi and I didn't find anything.
ごめんね
I didn't find anything either. That's probably the same with Kaito and Gonta too, right?
でしょ
Knowing them, if they had found something, they would have told us right away.
え
Yes, they would have, unlike you.
の
Whoa, Shuichi, did you hear that? The robot's being sassy with me.
ひど
Do
い
you
よ
know?
ね
Robots don't need warm blood to function, so they become cold like this. That's why he's more concerned about the secret of the outside world than poor Miu. He told us he couldn't cry if he wanted to. He went so far to stage his dramatic reaction.
違います。
It's not true. I'm hoping we can discover the truth too.
へ
You're a pretty advanced robot. You can be sassy and make excuses. I saw our avatar there not moving. I thought maybe, but
そうだね
that's right. You saw that Miu's avatar in the virtual world had stopped moving. Me, Kiba, and Maki all found her avatar.
あのさ
Can you tell me more about that? Any details?
うちよ
We were looking for the secret of the outside world at the chapel.
えね
Miu was too, right?
うわ
No, Miu volunteered to look around the outside of the chapel, so she wasn't with us. Miu volunteered to look around outside? We searched, but we couldn't find anything. Then right when we started to get tired, all of a sudden we heard a really loud sound outside. It must be the sound I heard as well. Something must have hit the wall of the chapel really hard. We thought it was all the way from inside. Something hitting the chapel wall. So we all rushed outside to check the side of the chapel, and we found Miu's avatar. That's when you went to log out to check Miu's real body, correct? When we went to the river, the bridge was gone for some reason. Then while we were standing around wondering what to do, you guys showed up.
ありがとう
I see. Thank you.
へ
That testimony sounded important, especially about how they couldn't cross the river.
えだってさ
If they weren't able to cross, then no one could have gone between the mansion and chapel.
西市
And this helped us narrow down the people who could have come into contact with Miu. Ended up like this after all. I had a bad feeling ever since I thought I saw Miu from the dining room window. You thought you saw Miu? Yeah, I told Shuichi about it. So you saw Miu then?
えっと
I thought it must have been a mistake since she should have been by the chapel.
西市
You're only saying you were mistaken so you don't have to feel so guilty.
だってさ
If you had been positive it was Miu, then you could have done something sooner. You could have pretended her death. You could have prevented her death, you know? That.
あのさ
It's just speculation, Kokichi. You can't judge hindsight.
ごめんね
We went a little off topic there. Anyway, I wanted to ask you something. What did you do after you thought you saw Miu?
えっと
I thought I was mistaken, but it really bothered me so. About 10 minutes later, I told Shuichi and what we were talking about it. Bang. Ah. What was that sound? It sounded as something was struck very hard. It came from the outside, but... We heard a loud noise and rushed out into the entrance hall. For now, let's go outside and check. Oh no. Oh no! What? That was Kibo's voice, right? I think I heard him outside. He sounded close. Kibo's voice, huh? Wasn't he at the chapel? He was, but Sumigi and I heard positive it was his voice. We heard Kibo from the entrance hall when he should have been at the chapel. That's weird, because you shouldn't be able to hear anything between the chapel and the mansion. Even Miyu said that. You're right. That sound shouldn't reach the map loading point. How do we hear Kibo's voice? How are we able to hear Kibo at the mansion if he was at the chapel? Maybe someone's lying. Lying? By the way, Kokichi, did you hear the loud noise or Kibo's voice at all? I'm not sure. I must have not noticed because I was too busy searching. You're lying to his face. Kaito. You heard Kibo's voice when it should have been impossible. Can you tell me more about that? Before it's pretty much everything. After that, we headed back to the chapel to see what happened. We saw Gonta as we left the mansion, and the three of us went to the river together. That's when we met up with Kokichi. And then we used a signal signboard that I found as a bridge. And what about... you notice anything? Suppose not. Gonta, are you alright? So depressed about Miyu? Come on, don't be such a Debbie Downer. I want to know what you think. Rare, I know, but who do you think this culprit is the culprit? Gonta not know. Murder already happened when Gonta wake up. But why'd this happen? Why Miyu killed? Gonta not understand. Gonta not understand anything. Gonta frustrated and sad. Gonta no could protect Miyu. He seems all over the place right now. Oh man, he can't even... I can't think at all when he's like this. Gonta doesn't seem to be lying. I'm pretty sure he's telling us the truth. Well, I guess a big dum-dum like Gonta doesn't have the brains to lie in the first place. Don't talk about him like that. Disappointed you, Gonta. When I first met you, I thought you'd be more useful. Sorry. Gonta, so sorry. Gonta. If you feel that bad about it, then stop blaming yourself. Help us find the culprit instead. This is the culprit's fault anyway, so pull yourself together and help us, okay? Okay. Gonta understand. Gonta do his best to find culprit. Now Kokichi's encouraging him? No, this might not actually be the crime scene. There's a possibility that she was killed in the virtual world. The virtual world, we should go there again. Huh? I just read your mind, didn't I? I did, right? Right? You must really like me, huh? We go back to the virtual world, we might find some new clues. With those, I might be able to clear my name. So I get to be that avatar again? Did you actually like that avatar after all? That's not what we're... Well, that's fine. And I'll stay here too. What? Surprised? Are you gonna get lonely without your partner? But I'm busy too, you know. I have to watch Maki in case she tries to do anything deceitful. Deceitful? You guys too scared to handle alone. Want to risk his life to protect me from the murder? Huh? Kaito, let's just focus on solving the case for now. Fine.
よかった。というわけで、
But I'm not exaggerating when I say this clash out can only be solved by you, okay?
だからね
Kaito, let's go. We picked up our helmets once again, sitting in the same seats as before.
右の端子に赤い意識のコードで、左の端子に青い記憶のコードだったよな。
そうだね。
右はお箸を持つ方の手じゃな。間違えないようにせんとな。
そんなに心配ならコードが刺さったままの装置を使えば。
My avatar, look, my avatar.
と
So you liked it after all.
つうか、
We're back here.
100% です。
Apparently we always arrive in this room when we log in. And how to get logged out while I was on the rooftop.
どうする？
そうですね。
Miu. Hmm.
サイハラよ。
Huh?
いや、
I never did anything like that.
周一、
そうです。
いいよ。
Huh?
違う。
You please come with me?
どうしたの？
What happened? I found something strange.
あれ？
This is toilet paper, right? Why'd it be in a place like this?
そうですね。
It's cold here.
え？
Huh?
つまり、
My initial thought was that someone may have come here to defecate.
いや、
No, I don't think that's it. I don't think avatars have bowel movements. I don't have to go at all.
Eh?
I didn't realize that. Wait,
でも
なあ、
isn't this the signboard that Miu threw into the river?
つうか、
Not some other signboard, right? She said there's only one of them.
いや、
It's definitely the same. I brought back the one that was stuck on the rocks in the river.
おお、
But that's what happened.
でも
There's something bothering me. The rocks that the signboard got caught on were on the chapel side of the map. They're on the mansion side. But what about that bothers you? Just got washed from the chapel to the mansion, right?
周一、
Think later, bro. Let's get moving. Yeah, what? The sign of the crime has not been altered since I found her.
あーカッカッカッカ
That would take a whole year just to chant.
なんじゃ
Think I'm lying? I could start the chant right now, you know. No, thank you. Do not think I could wait a whole year. Hmm.
っていうか
たくよ。
It's a tiny hammer.
あれいや
It's a phone, so
うーん。
I can't believe there's something like this here. Kaito, perfect timing. I'd like you to help me out with something. I just want to test something out.
おいおい。当たり前だろ。
Of course, I'd never say no to a favor from my sidekick.
ありがとう
Thank you, Kaito.
つうか。
いいかな
You just have to stand here. Just gotta stand here. Kaito Momota.
やっぱり
He logged out, just as I thought. This can be used to log out, just like the phone in the salon. This proves it doesn't have to be the person themselves, but you just say their name. You can log out anyone you like.
よし
I see. Thanks to Kaito's help, I'm starting to pin this down. Kaito was pretty surprised when he logged out all of a sudden. I should apologize for that later. This is a piece of lettuce? Why is this here?
あ
That's a mysterious object. It's a wooden mat. It's used to common bathrooms.
ーあ
I don't see anything like that in the chapel. Where did it come from? From the chapel. Why is it here?
あ
I just figured it out with my magic. You did?
そう
Maybe
か
someone used that instead of the signboard to cross the river? Then someone is the culprit.
いや
Oh, thanks to the river's current, it's pretty fast. You did use it to cross, there'd be no reason it would be here.
うん
Just testing you a little. Why would you want to test me?
あ
Ah. How the avatar net disappears, but if the real body dies, the avatar remains.
ジャガ
Her face is so pretty here, isn't it? It's hard to believe she's dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just remembered something. I think the whispering I overheard might be relevant to this case. You heard whispering?
Hi.
Yes, I did not attend to an eavesdrop, but I did hear it. Shortly before we gathered at the chapel and dispersed to begin searching. Oh yeah, before we split up, I wanted to ask you something, Miyu. It seemed Koichi and Miyu had made plans to meet each other. Meet each other?
Hi.
Koichi was confirming to a specific place they were supposed to meet. I couldn't hear the whole conversation, but I am certain the rooftop was mentioned.
じゃあ
And those two met on the rooftop?
それが。
It's strange, right? If they were planning to meet on the mansion's rooftop. Why did Miyu volunteer to search the area around the chapel?
そうだね
It's true. If they were meeting on the roof, she would have wanted to search the mansion. Either way, she shouldn't have been able to get to the rooftop. She was searching the area around the chapel, which is where we found her avatar. With no bridge to cross the river, she could not have gone from the chapel to the mansion. That's true, something is strange about all this. Hmm.
犀原君。
So you can put stuff in your clothes here too, just like the real world. It's just like the real world.
あ
Hmm.
やはり
Very well done.
犀原君
Please give the class show everything you've got and see us through the end. And I as well. I can at least do that. I'm a detective after all. Hey, Shuichi, what was that all about?
ごめん
Kaito, I'm so sorry. I just wanted to see if you could log out using the cell phone.
ったくよ
Tell me first, that was bad for my heart. That's when I got logged out, I panicked and rushed back here. Sorry.
ダメ
Come on now, that's enough. Don't interfere with the investigation.
つうか
I wasn't interfering. Wait, why did you guys come back here? Did you already finish investigating? I want to investigate the rooftop next. Huh? What's the point about the rooftop? Wasn't we at the chapel the whole time? We found her to the ground next to it. Now, let's believe in Shuichi's reasoning.
大丈夫だ
Shuichi can do it for sure. He's the ultimate detective after all. Like that, then do what you want. Investigate the rooftop or whatever. Well, Shuichi's my sidekick. In other words, his deductions are my deductions. Ah.
ほらほら
あのなごめん
Sorry.
では
You and Kokichi were supposed to meet on this very rooftop. The person in charge of searching this area, Kaito, was forcibly locked out.
そうだな
This area must have something to do with the case. Like what? This building is on top of a hill. Yeah? You can see the passage point because it's the map loading point. It's a little different than how I remembered. I feel something is missing. Did you find anything? This is difficult. There's nothing here that seems to resemble a clue. Mio should have arranged to meet with Kokichi here. I thought we could at least confirm whether or not she really came to the rooftop. Unfortunately, there are no clues which indicate that.
あのさ
You think you can get up and down from this roof from outside the mansion?
いえ
Even the edge of this roof is roughly the height of 3 to 4-story building.
そうだね
やはり
You think the only way to this roof is the stairs.
あのさ
でも
いや
そっか
I've inspected everything here. All that's left now is... There you are. I was looking for you. Maki, were you here? I thought you were analyzing the program.
だから
Makoto finished analyzing the program, so he told me to gather everyone. Finished?
犀原く
We
ん
probably head back then.
犀原君
嫌じゃ
I don't wanna say goodbye to my avatar.
じゃああのさあんたって
Well, you're definitely more reliable in a class trial than out. All the others think so too. What?
あのさ、
I'm not trying to sound like Kaito, but I don't think you should carry all the burden alone. You're Shuichi Sahara before you're a detective. Don't ever forget that.
ありがとう。ところでさ、
By the way, did something happen between you and Kaito? What?
あのさ、
When he logged out a little while ago, he looked like he was in a bad mood. Sorry, that's probably my fault. Ah.
犀原ちゃん。
Isn't the real world way better than some virtual reality?
お
I mean, I felt so lonely without you around, and apologize for making me feel unloved.
あのさ、
Hey, there's something I want to ask you. I saw I didn't draw anything on your tummy while you were logged in, okay? What?
嘘だよ。
I'm kidding. What was it you wanted to ask?
いいかな。
You plan to meet me on the roof, right? Did you end up meeting her? Oh, so you know about that, Shuichi. Impressive, Mr. Ultimate Detective.
オッケー。
No, I'll tell you what happened. I never met up with Miyu. I couldn't get to the roof because it was locked. Locked? After I gave up and went back to the salon to search for the secrets of the outside world.
ね
Is that true, Kokichi? Are you doubting me?
え、それは
Can someone verify that you were at the salon the entire time? Did you meet anyone there? No, I don't have a witness.
でしょ
You can also say there was no witness when you can prove I wasn't there.
ね
Unless you saw the salon empty yourself.
え、とにかく
It's up to you whether you want to believe me or not.
犀原ちゃん。
You shouldn't doubt me like that. We're partners. Yeah.
Oi!
I've been waiting for you, Shuichi. I'm sure Maki already told you, but I finally finished analyzing the program. I'm trying to put together a lot of important facts, so here they are. A little bit, at least.
あのね。
First, the person who tampered with this program was Mami, like we suspected. And an eccentric way of writing her code, so I knew it was her right away.
へえ。
I guess her personality wasn't the only eccentric thing about her.
ちょっと
What does she tamper with?
と
A few things, but I'd share the first one with you.
あのね。
Next up, Mami deleted a couple of objects from his killing game simulator. She said that she deleted anything that could be used as a weapon. But in that case, why is there a hammer? That's true, only the hammer was left. By what was that left, The way the program was written makes it seem like she did it on purpose. On purpose?
じゃあ
You found a cell phone in the virtual world. And that cell phone was an original feature of the program. All Mommy added were 2 maps, and the rest was already part of the program.
ところでさ。
While we're talking about objects, I want to ask you something. I didn't really see anything that could have been used as a bridge to cross the river. So only the signboard could have been used as a bridge. So what's the next thing she tampered with? Looks like she also tampered with certain parameters of the program. Parameters? Everything in the program is characterized as either a human or a non-human object. Of course, everyone's avatar was assigned the human parameter,
まさか。
but for some reason, Mommy gave her avatar the non-human object parameter.
それは
What happened when you become an object? Well, the difference is only for identification purposes, so it probably didn't affect anything.
あのさ、
It didn't affect anything. Why would she have gone out of her way to do that?
あ、
Well, perhaps there's something to do with the next thing she tampered with.
あのね。
Mommy added a wall that didn't originally exist in the program.
と
The coordinates of the virtual worlds are represented on the x-axis and y-axis. It seems Mommy's added a wall that runs the length of the y-axis. She created an additional wall? And were the walls in all 4 directions, the 2 down the y-axis?
あのさ、
Which wall was the one Miyu added? What was the world like originally? Miyu said there wasn't anything past the wall. Was that another lie? Also, it looks like the extra wall was given a special setting. A setting that allows non-human objects to pass through it. It allows objects through. See, that's very interesting. For all those things you tampered with. Oh, there's one more thing. So one of you guys also had a strange setting given to their avatar. A strange setting? Yeah. The setting made it so they would be unable to move if mommy touched them. So if Mio touched them, their avatar would be paralyzed? Who was it? It was Kokichi. And me? I didn't know that. Well, duh. I wouldn't know. I never touched Mio in that world. I see. I didn't even notice. That's all I have to report. Well, do you think it'll help you guys out? Yeah, that helps a lot. Thanks. Oh. I could probably tell you this too, though it's probably not related to the case. Some sort of avatar user error occurred when you all logged in for the first time. An error? The content of the error are unknown, so I can't provide any details, but something strange definitely happened to someone's avatar when you all logged in. It could be Keeble's voice. Okay.
学級裁判の時間です。みんなで輪になっておしゃべりしながら死体の話とかするやつだよ。やる気？あるある。もちろんあるって。今はちょっと休憩してるだけで、この休憩が終わったら本気出すから。もう少し経ったら本気出すから。じゃあそんな感じで。
You seem like you're not into it at all. We don't need to do the class trial, you know? It's gonna start, huh? We can stop it no more? No, we can't. I'm your friend. What if you're relieved? He's right. The culprit is someone here. I hope we can all get to know each other better.
おいらごめんあれよーしバイクマン
なんじゃと
It's waving in the wind!
バカバカしい
頑張るよ
うわ
ち
Goodbye, Mio. We all know how this goes. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Peace.